You've heard of Medusa, you've heard of Cerberus, but mythology hides far darker beings, creatures so terrifying they were whispered about rather than worshipped. Today, we uncover 10 of the darkest mythical creatures you've probably never heard of. Welcome to Myths of Old, where we explore the forgotten tales of gods, monsters, and legends. If you enjoy diving into mythology's hidden corners, don't forget to subscribe. Our first tale comes from ancient Greece. Lamia was once a queen, loved by Zeus himself. But when Hera discovered the affair, she cursed Lamia in the most brutal way imaginable. Hera killed her children and twisted her into a monster that craved the lives of others. Parents warned their children, "Behave, or Lamia would come in the night." She wasn't just a story. She was a nightmare waiting in the dark. Another horror from Greek lore is Empusa. She appeared as a beautiful woman to seduce travelers, but she hid a monstrous secret. With one leg of bronze and another of a beast, Empusa lured men into her embrace, then drained their blood. To the Greeks, Empusa was more than a demon. She was temptation itself, beautiful but deadly. From the frozen forests of North America comes one of the most disturbing figures in myth, the Wendigo, a cannibalistic spirit of endless hunger. It was said to be the fate of those who ate human flesh during famine. Thin, gaunt, with glowing eyes and a heart of ice, the Wendigo embodied greed and desperation. Once consumed by it, a human soul was lost forever. In Slavic folklore, deep within the endless forests lurks the Leshy. The Leshy could change size, taller than the trees or smaller than a blade of grass. He lured travelers from their paths with laughter and illusions, leading them deeper and deeper into the woods until they never returned. For the Slavs, those who vanished in the forest weren't lost to nature. They were stolen by the Leshy. In Japan, they tell of the Jorōgumo, the binding bride. She appeared as a beautiful woman, waiting near waterfalls and rivers. But once a man followed her, she revealed her true form, a monstrous spider. Legends say she lulled her victims with the sound of a shamisen, a lute-like instrument, while binding them in webs. By the time they realized the truth, they were already lost. The spider bride was not just a monster, she was a trap. From the stormy seas of Scotland comes a horror beyond imagination, the Nuckelavee. Half horse, half man, its fleshless body exposed raw muscle and veins dripping with disease. Wherever it walked, crops withered, water turned foul, and death followed. Sailors claimed even the ocean feared the Nuckelavee, refusing to rise against it. To see it was to know you would never reach shore again. Far across the ocean, in the jungles of the Maya, lived Camazotz, the death bat. With the body of a man and the head of a bat, he ruled over darkness, sacrifice, and caves, gateways to the underworld. In the sacred tale of the Popol Vuh, Camazotz decapitated one of the hero twins, proving that not even demigods were safe. To the Maya, the flutter of wings in a cave wasn't just a bat, it was the god of death. In West African folklore, the deadliest monster of all looked like the most harmless thing, a firefly. The odds could slip into homes at night, unnoticed, to drink blood and spread disease. When caught, it transformed into a human-like vampire spirit, hungry for life. To the people of Ghana and Togo, the glowing light of a firefly wasn't just an insect, it was death at your window. Far away in Mesopotamia, another terror reigned: Pazuzu, king of the wind demons. With the body of a man, the wings of a bird, and the face of a beast, Pazuzu spread famine, drought, and plague wherever he went. Yet in one of mythology's strangest twists, people sometimes prayed to him for protection from himself. Amulets of Pazuzu were worn to ward off his own destruction. Imagine fearing a demon so much that the only way to survive him was to beg him for mercy. And finally, from Babylon comes one of the oldest monsters in recorded myth, Tiamat, goddess of chaos. Depicted as a monstrous sea dragon, she gave birth to an army of beasts before being slain by the god Marduk. From her body, he created the heavens and the earth. The Babylonians believed the world itself was born from the corpse of a monster. These creatures, Lamia, Empusa, Wendigo, Leshy, Jorōgumo, Nuckelavee, Kamazats, Adze, Pazuzu, and Tiamat, are more than just myths. They are shadows of human fear, hunger, temptation, death, and chaos. Which of these monsters gave you chills? Let me know in the comments. And don't forget, mythology is always darker than we imagine. Thank you for watching Myths of Old. Subscribe for more legends, more gods, and more forgotten creatures from the myths of the past.